In the theoretical physics community, there's now a desperate outcry demanding the immediate shutdown of the pseudo-wave telescope, because this insanely crazy, utterly just in the dead of deep space, forcefully awakened a monster designed to wipe out civilizations we thought we were safe on Earth. But the pseudo-wave's capabilities are deadly. It can sense across hundreds of light-years of abyss. With extreme precision, it can smell the chemical waste of life on other planets. Just recently, it really sniffed out the stench of life in the air of a distant planet. Humans thought they had one, but the logic behind it can make your scalp tingle instantly. In absolute darkness of shredded flesh, you can see through such a deep abyss, directly exposing other secrets you think a high-level predator lurking in the shadows won't notice your gaze. Every high-frequency observation sent by the telescope is like lighting a spotlight with mechanical eyes in an ultra-quiet night. This isn't scientific exploration, it's pinpointing the entire Earth for a kill. While we were staring into the abyss, the thing inside had already turned its head. But to understand what the telescope really did, you need to know how twisted this machine is. It's not an ordinary telescope, it's a $10 billion project. That took 25 years, risking the careers of an entire generation of engineers. Built as a single eye, this eye doesn't see visible light. It sees infrared. And what exactly is infrared? Light that has traveled over 10 billion years in the universe, stretched by cosmic expansion to wavelengths invisible to the naked eye. Hubble can't see them. Ground-based telescopes can't see them. Only the Webb can reach the deepest, coldest, darkest corners of the universe, picking up these dying rays one by one. But building this machine was a life-risking ordeal. Its primary mirror is 6'5 meters. Rocket fairing, only 5 meters at most, too big to fit. Engineers came up with a crazy idea: cut the mirror into 18 hexagonal segments, folded like origami to unfold itself in space. Each segment has 7 tiny motors behind it, adjusting with 10 nanometer precision. Just 1/10,000th the width of a human hair, one breath, and the segment could tilt. And then there's also this panel, 5 layers of film, each thinner than a human hair. When unfolded, as big as a tennis court. During testing in 2018, this thing really died. The entire project was paused for 2 years. Just rechecking burned $1.8 billion, 344 deployment steps. Every single one a single-point failure, no backups, no do-overs. If it breaks, no one can fix it because it has to fly 1.5 million kilometers from Earth to Lagrange point L2. That's 4 times the distance to the moon. NASA engineers called the 2 weeks after launch the terrifying 2 weeks. Some were so nervous they vomited, some just cried. Christmas 2021, the moment the rocket ignited. A veteran engineer who had waited 26 years said one sentence: "I've done only this in my life. If it fails, my life was for nothing." It didn't fail. 344 steps, all succeeded. Not a single error. And then the real horror began. After 6 months of timing adjustments, Webb sent back the first deep space photos. When scientists saw them, the entire room went silent. Those tiny specks of light in the photos are not stars. They are galaxies. Each dot contains hundreds of billions of stars. And these galaxies are more than 13 billion light-years away. 13 billion light-years means what? It means that light set out just a few 100 million years after the Big Bang, traveling through almost the entire history of the universe before landing in Webb's lens. Webb is not capturing the universe now, but snapshots of the universe as a baby. Here's the problem. According to all existing theories, when the universe was just a few 100 million years old, it should have been chaotic. Galaxies should have been small, messy, and immature, like newborn babies. But what did Webb capture? It captured massive, mature, fully structured galaxies. When the universe was only 400 or 500 million years old in 2024, Webb discovered a crimson galaxy 1432 in size, 13.5 billion light-years away, just 290 million years after the Big Bang. Only 900 million years old. 900 million years. On a cosmic scale, not even a blink of an eye. At that time, the first stars hadn't even formed yet, but the galaxy was already there, shining brightly. How absurd is this? It's like opening a layer of rock formed 3 seconds ago and finding a modern city standing inside.